actually, though, how bad did the backlash have to be for them to actually say something? Because this is a company that tends to usually just tell you to go fuck yourself whenever they do something that, we don't like. So the fact that they actually addressed it, just actually, wow. I honestly don't remember the last time they addressed anything that we've actually complained about, not even a full day after it happened. It's crazy. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the DS Asylum. I'm your warden, Dimitri Strine, and today, oh boy. So, they addressed it, right? They didn't fix it. They gave us some stupid consolation prize and said, well, here's this. So, they have no intention on putting the energy tanks back in the bonus battles. My dumbass was about to say put the bonus battles back in the energy tanks. This is why I only have 1,600 subs. But, alright. So the reason behind it, as you see here, by obtaining energy tanks in bonus battles and repeating this process in a loop, it was possible to obtain more guild points than in any other types of content affecting the guild ranking system. Due to this, the difference in guild points in the guild rankings was greater than expected, which we deemed to be unfair. As a result, rewards from bonus battles will no longer contain energy tanks. So, something that they deemed unfair, which really is only unfair to the people who don't have a lot of energy, which would just be people that either haven't been playing the game that long or were very reckless with their energy back when they gave a lot of it, and now that they give almost none, they're pretty fucked. But still something that everyone was able to do, they deemed as unfair. Something that technically everyone had access to. Anyone could do this, provided they had the energy necessary to do it. They deemed unfair. But releasing a Zenkai for LF Piccolo 9 months after he came out when he had only been on 2 banners, no, that was completely fair. Forcing people to have 7-star LFs just to Zenkai them, no, that's completely fair. Y'all make weird decisions. But, so, their reason for getting rid of them was a weird discrepancy in guild points. I'm gonna be honest with you. Does anyone care? Like, legitimate question. Like, I'm not even trying to be an asshole right now. I legitimately want to know. Does anyone give a fuck about the guild? The only reason I have one is because YouTuber. That's it. If I wasn't a YouTuber, at best, maybe I would have a guild with just, my immediate friends, which means I would have me and one other person in that guild. Guilds are essentially only a thing for either a group of friends or a content creator to create. And I don't think anyone gives a shit about whether or not they win the guilds or not. You know what? Let me not say that. I'm sure somebody gives a damn, but not that many people, right? So your reasoning for doing it is because you felt like the guild points were unfair. But to this day, you refuse to do anything about the insta-draw exploit or glitch or whatever it is that you can do in PvP that affects the ranking system in PvP. The ranking system that actually matters, the one that actually gives you rewards, instead of in insufficient amounts of currency to buy some of the dumbest shit ever. Nice. I mean, sure, maybe they've banned a few people who have done it. Not that many, but I'm sure a few people have got banned for 1 season for doing it. I'm sure a few people have had their RP reset, but it still fucks up the PvP ranking system. Not everyone's going to be caught, but the weird thing is, like, when it comes to cheaters, that's something you can't avoid. There's literally nothing you can do about that outside of reprogramming the entire game, which is just not realistic. But when it comes to something like that, that is legitimately something you can fix. You actually can fix that, but you don't. So that unfair exploit is perfectly fine to you people in a mode that actually matters. But a thing that everyone is capable of doing that is not, wrong or any way cheating or exploiting or whatever, that is what you deem unfair. Alright. Just so you guys know, you don't get more energy back than you spend. So if you go through the bonus battles continuously, you will still be at a loss of energy. So it's not like you can infinitely do that. So again, realistically, this only helps people that have just a butt ton of energy, which is not that many. I just don't understand. I guess they still care about the guild. Where was that guild, like, dungeon PvP thing that was supposed to happen like a year and a half ago? Maybe if you had released that, back in 2019 when you mentioned it, maybe we would have fucking cared. Okay, so let's just move on to their course of action. They gave us Let's Fight 3, something that we wanted permanent back during the 1-year anniversary. And they put 5 energy in the first 2 and 10 energy in the third one. So, in their eyes, this 20 energy a day makes up for the 60 plus energy I could get back from doing the bonus battles, like out of 100. I mean, I'm not mad about the Let's Fight thing. Let's Fight probably should have energy in it, because what you actually get for beating Let's Fight is garbage, considering it's a daily mission. It's something you are required to do every single day, and you get virtually nothing out of it, especially since they don't have friendship Zenkais anymore. That's not a requirement to Zenkai units, and the only other use outside of Zenkai, the original Zenkais, was to give Shallot a new super attack, in which you only needed him at Friendship 2 in order to do. Or you needed the unit at Friendship 2 in order to do. So, it's always been stupid how that was a requirement for your daily missions. I guess I now have a reason to do more than just one of them. Like, even when I was trying to Zenkai, like, I just recently Zenkai'd the Blue Broly. Even with him, I only did 1 Let's Fight per day. Because it's just like, fuck doing both of them. It literally takes like 3 seconds. It actually takes longer to load into the Let's Fight than it does to do it. And I still don't want to do it because it's a waste of my time. That 10 seconds is 10 seconds of my life that I'm legitimately not even willing to, to spend. But now you can get 20 energy from doing the 3 Let's Fights. That's great and all, but that doesn't make up for the energy that I am losing every single time I do a bonus battle. And you didn't increase the amount of souls that they give you much. I did make a mistake in my last video. I said that they did not increase the souls at all. They did. I went back to an old video where I was doing bonus battles, and then I compared it to the last video. With the exact same amount of energy in the past, I would get 600 souls, and now I got 800. So that's a very... It's almost not even a noticeable change. It literally isn't. It's not even a noticeable change. I didn't even notice the change when it happened. Like, if they had doubled the amount of souls, then maybe you could justify it. But they didn't. They brought it up by what? 1%, 2%, 10% maybe? It's not good enough. The amount of energy that I am losing every single time I do one of those bonus battles is more than the amount of energy that I'm gaining from Let's Fight. This 20 energy is nice and all. I'm not upset that Let's Fight has energy. That's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm not here to say, oh, they shouldn't have put energy in Let's Fight. No. But it doesn't make up for the fact that we're losing hundreds of energy on average by doing your stupid ass bonus battles that we have to do if we want to Zenkai any of your units that require an ungodly amount of resources to max out. It's bad enough I have to spend 7,000 crystals on one single unit, but now I also have to spend tens of thousands of resources and hundreds of millions of Zenny just to max these fuckers out, and it's ridiculous. And I still won't have the energy necessary to do that. So I'm not really that happy about it, but there's also one other thing I wanted to talk about, and that's Cell, and this is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my goddamn life. So about a month ago, I would have been so happy that this guy was getting a Zenkai, because he was one of the ones I wanted back when 18 got her Zenkai, because I was like, oh, if this guy got Zenkai'd, he'd be free, and androids would finally have a blue unit. Regen still needed a blue unit back then. It would have been great. But 21 just got a Zenkai. In fact, I think her event will still be here when this guy drops. Who the hell decided? Who the hell made that decision? Let's release 2 blue android and regen units. The only team that Cell can go on that 21 can't go on is Future. And I'll be good and goddamned if you run this Cell over Legends Road Trunks, Zenkai Super Saiyan 2 Trunks, or Vegito Blue. So you're not running him on Future. You're not going to run him on androids. And you're not going to run him on regen. So what's the fucking point? Even if he's better than 21, 21's a support. Her being a support type automatically makes her better than this Cell could possibly be, because she's a support type that is also a Zenkai. Any support Zenkai will just instantly be better than any offensive Zenkai, because they can not only do the damage necessary to win matches, but she can also make the rest of your team even stronger. What the hell is this Cell gonna do? You could probably make the argument that, 21 is free on androids and regen, so you could run Cell as your free Zenkai on Future. But they literally just brought the Legends Road Trunks back, and he's fucking Future. He's going to be better than this Cell, and he is run on that team. What? It's like the most pointless Zenkai ever. Like, I don't even care how good he is. He's dead on arrival because he doesn't fit on any team. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing you could do with him. He comes out on the 10th. Let's actually see. When does 21's event go away? Let's see. That would be 5 days after today. Now, well, today as of recording this video. 21's event is still going to be here. Trunks' Legends Road co-op thing is still going to be here. Fucking Super Saiyan 2 Trunks' banner is still going to be there. And you can pull Vegito Blue off of LF Gohan's banner. Literally every single alternative option that exists is present in the game right now. And yet they still made that decision. Why not third form Frieza? If the video or the picture or whatever is to be believed like it was last time, LF Frieza is probably going to get a Zenkai soon. Instead of that purple LOE unit, why not third form Frieza? He's an original stories character. Why not third form Frieza? Why not have that? What the hell? LF Frieza doesn't need a fucking Zenkai. He's a support type. He's not meant to do a lot of damage. He didn't need a Zenkai. Did you guys think that just because Piccolo kinda needed one, and Frieza came out at the same time, that Frieza also needed one? Keep in mind, Frieza's only ever been on 2 banners as well. Not including the Legends, or the New Year's Rising banner. Frieza's also only ever been on 2 banners. 2 or 3. So, who the fuck? who the fuck? Who the fuck has him Zenkai? Or who the fuck's gonna be able to Zenkai him? No one. Not a goddamn person. Maybe a few more people than fucking Piccolo. But not that many. You know, like 1% of the player base could probably Zenkai Piccolo. You got maybe like 3% of the player base that can Zenkai fucking Frieza. No bastard. It should have just been 3rd form Frieza. If you wanted a purple Zenkai for LOE, you should have just done him. I don't understand this company's decision making, man. And I'm not as energetic as I usually am just because I'm kind of tired. It's late as hell. Oh my god. I don't understand this company's decision making. It's so fucking weird. Your compensation for the removal of the energy tanks and your reasoning for it from the bonus battles is not good enough. And Cell is the most pointless goddamn Zenkai I've ever seen in my fucking life. Bandai. This is the company we entrust with our Dragon Ball games. Do you feel screwed yet?